And good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. I'm Bern Apperson.
I'm Jack Simpson. Good morning.
Good to have you with us. Hope you had a great weekend. Busy weekend around here. A lot of baseball, of course, took place over the weekend. I think I spent most of my weekend in Holdridge, which was a great thing. And we're not done yet. We're going back to Holdridge for you today. Congratulations to the Broken Bow American Legion Juniors baseball team. They stayed alive in the area tournament by winning in the elimination bracket yesterday in a thrilling game again against Shelton Gibbon. Went into extra innings. Broken Bow able to win in walk-off fashion. Second time they've done that during the area tournament. So congratulations, guys. Broken Bow will be back in action today as they take on the host team and the number one seed, Holdridge, who lost last night to McCook. So for both teams, it's elimination. So we'll find out who stays alive today. Broken Bow against Holdridge. That game is set for 4 o'clock this afternoon. The previous three have been at 1:30, so note the time change. 4 o'clock today for Broken Bow Legion Juniors baseball as they'll take on Holdridge, trying to stay alive in the tournament. Winner of this game will advance into the championship round, which will take place tomorrow. The other game today will feature McCook, who won the winner's bracket final yesterday over Holdridge. So McCook still undefeated in the tournament. They will play Alliance, who ironically enough was a team that Broken Bow edged in extra innings on Friday. Alliance has come all the way through the elimination bracket. So for Alliance, they will have to win today to stay alive. McCook, regardless of what happens with them today, they will be in the championship round tomorrow. They will play at 1:30, then Broken Bow and Holdridge will follow. So join us for Legion Juniors baseball coming up later today. Game time is set for 4 o'clock, and you can listen to it live on KBBN 95.3 FM and on the web at kbbn.com. Let's see, going back to Friday, I believe members of the KCNI KBBN radio staff were in downtown Broken Bow presenting for the first time ever the human slot machine. Were you a part of that?
I was. Took off at noon to go be a part of that. It was amazing. It was kind of fun, honestly. It was set up so, like, you couldn't see each other and what you were picking up. And, you know, it was kind of a game of chance, exactly like Vegas.
Well, good. So you had a good time. You gave some stuff away, I'm guessing.
We sure did. Yep.
Right.
We had stickers, pan scrapers, and hats.
What did everybody want? Pan scraper?
Feels like some of the older folk wanted the pan scrapers.
Oh, yeah. I was so thrilled when Jeremy told me he was bringing the pan scraper back, and then he gave each of us a couple.
Yep.
So thank you,
was nice,
Jeremy, for that.
I didn't have any, which was nice. So.
Yeah. So, all right. So we are ready to roll into another week. As we mentioned, baseball later today on KBBN Radio. Also, on KCNI this week, we'll be keeping you updated on the happenings with Team Nebraska as they compete this week at the National High School Finals Rodeo taking place in Rock Springs, Wyoming. They had their opening performance last night. Members of Team Nebraska competing in that performance. We had one kind of area cowgirl competing. So we're going to keep you up to date with what's happening there through the week with high school rodeo reports on KCNI Radio this week. They will air during the noon and 5 o'clock sports on KCNI Radio. So be listening for those as we keep you up to date with the happenings of our Nebraska competitors and certainly area competitors at the National High School Finals Rodeo, which is underway in Wyoming. Good to have you with us, folks. We hope you had a great weekend, and we hope that life will be good to you this week. Menu for you today. Looks like they'll be serving a barbecue pork sandwich today with peas and fruit. They invite you to join them for lunch today at the Prairie Pioneer Center. If you plan to do so, they always appreciate a call ahead of time so that they can make the appropriate arrangements. Give them a call by 9 o'clock this morning if you can. Number to call is 872-6121. If you need a delivered meal, feel free to contact them about that as well. 872-6121. Also, don't forget the Prairie Pioneer Senior Center will be hosting the Burger Bash this week at the Grocery Cart. What a wonderful thing Steve and the folks at the Grocery Cart do during the summertime. They put on a lot of these during the course of the summer as they help out different organizations in raising funds. And the Prairie Pioneer Center will be hosting the Burger Bash coming up this week at the Grocery Cart. It'll be on Thursday, July 17th. They'll be serving from 4 until 7. A burger, chips, and a drink for a free will donation. And all proceeds from the event will contribute to operating expenses at the Prairie Pioneer Senior Center. So take advantage of that and help support the Prairie Pioneer Center with the Burger Bash coming up at the Grocery Cart on Thursday. Again, they'll be serving from 4 until 7. Speaking of the Grocery Cart, every Monday morning they break the new ad, and we'll be giving you the specials from the Grocery Cart coming up a little bit later on this half hour. Let's play the game.
All right, so we're sticking with July history. A 15th century Inca site lost to the outside world since the Spanish conquest was rediscovered in July of 1911. What is the name of this site? And I'm going to try to pronounce these as best as possible. Your choices are Machu Picchu, the Isla del Sol, the Galapagos Islands, or the Colca Canyon. Again, a 15th century Inca site was lost to the outside world since the Spanish conquest was rediscovered in July of 1911. What was the name of this site? Your choices are Machu Picchu, the Isla del Sol, Galapagos Islands, or the Colca Canyon. We're giving away a free 6-inch sub from Subway.
All right. If you know you want to take a guess, just give us a call, 872-2801.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show
My day starts right.
with Dave and Brent.
Duda Plumbing, the guys you want when you need a new septic system or your existing system needs a good pumping. With Scott and Colton boasting over 40 years of experience, they know a thing or two about keeping things flowing smoothly. Don't wait until your backyard or basement smell like a swamp. Get on their schedule for a pump every 2 years. For the really tough spots, their sewer camera can spy on what their eyes can't catch. For over 40 years, Duda Plumbing, where they do the plumbing.
Head into Varney Pharmacy in Broken Bow to fill your first aid, pain relief, and summer care needs. Their July circular holds these prices and more. Leader brand hydrocortisone cream is $2, or pick up pain relieving patches for $5. Soothe your skin with bottles of Leader aloe vera, $5.47. Special prices are throughout the store. Stop in soon at Varney Pharmacy, located in downtown Broken Bow.
Looking for banking that fits your lifestyle? At Burning Bank, our online and mobile banking puts the power in your pocket. Check your balance on the go, set spending controls, and stay ahead of fraud with real-time alerts. Pay bills, view transactions, and manage your money anytime, anywhere. Bank smarter, not harder, with Burning Bank. Fast, secure, convenient. It's time to build, grow, and thrive. Call Burning Bank today. Burning Bank, member FDIC.
All right, that was a tough one this morning. I would have no idea. So what was the answer there, Jack?
It was Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu. Okay, there you go. We'll ask the question again tomorrow, give you a chance to win here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Don't forget, coming up later in the show, actually at the very end of the show, we will play for you the code word that I know everybody has been listening for each and every day to try to get entered in to win in the Gas Up the Good Life Fuel giveaway, which is underway, presented by Trotters Woe and Go. We had our first Fuel Friday last Friday, where we drew our first $50 winner. Rex Taylor, I believe, is who we drew out the name of on Friday, so congratulations to him. We'll also be giving away grand prizes of a $1,000 gas card and a $500 gas card at the end of the promotion. And we'll continue to do some $50 giveaways during the rest of July as well. So you want to get entered to win, and the way you do it is you listen for the code word. We'll play it for you at the end of the breakfast show today, and then we'll repeat it for you at 3:30 each day on both KCNI and KBBN radio. And when you hear the code word, you go to sandhillsexpress.com, go to the contest page, and get entered to win. Also be watching for us as we'll be at different events through the rest of July. We still have some festivals that we'll be involved in as far as going through the parade. And if you see KCNI, KBBN radio go through the parade route of our summer festivals, you'll see a sign on each side of our vehicle as we go through the parade route, and it will have a QR code that you can scan, and there will be a code word on that sign as well. And so you just go to the website and enter that code word, and you get some extra entries into the giveaway promotion. So be watching for that as we're out and about for the rest of the month of July. But be listening for the code word. We'll have it for you at the end of the breakfast show today. Things timed out pretty good for the code word when we were doing baseball. On Saturday, we got done like at 3:35.
Oh, wow.
So that was pretty good. Yesterday, I don't know. We didn't play it till about 4 because of the game. So, but we should have the code word on for you today before the game because the game doesn't start till 4. So there you go. Listen for the code word today. It'll air right at the end of the breakfast show today and also at 3:30 on both of our radio stations. As we mentioned, every Monday morning, a new ad breaks from the grocery cart. We'll have those specials for you for this week coming up here in just a moment. So just keep it tuned right here. We're going to sit back and have some fun on a Monday on KCNI and KBBN. with us as we get things rolling on this Monday morning. Well, they've dropped the new ad at the grocery cart in Broken Bow, and here are some of the specials that they have lined up for you this week. This ad will run today, July 14th through July 20th. All right, let's start in the meat department like we always do. This week, fresh 93% diet lean ground beef is $5.68 a pound. Prairie Fresh Natural Center Cut Boneless Pork Chops are $2.98 a pound. New York Strip Steaks, $17.98 a pound. And Grocery Cart's own homemade pork sausage is $3.48 a pound. The 2.5-pound bag of Best Choice all-natural boneless skinless chicken breast fillets are $7.68. Fresh frozen Best Buy bone-in whole chicken fryers are $1.88 a pound. Lewis Kemp imitation crab meat. Get 2 packages for $5. Farmland smoked sliced bacon, $5.48 for the package. Fairberry beef hot dogs, $5.48. Oscar Mayer uploaded Lunchables are $3.48. And Tyson breaded chicken frozen patties are $6.98 for the package. Kemp's Cottage Cheese, the tubs are on sale for $3.75. Chobani Greek Yogurt, get 3 for $5. Tropicana Orange Juice, 16-ounce containers, $3.98. Florida's Natural Lemonade, get 2 for $5. Ready Whip Topping, $2.78 for the can. Starbucks Coffee Creamer on sale for $4.98. Best Choice Chunk Cheese, $3.88. Best Choice Shredded Cheese, $3.88. And Kraft Grated Parmesan, the canister on sale for $3.98 this week. Some of the other specials you'll find this week at the GK: Red Baron Pizza on sale for $3.98. Best Choice Frozen Vegetables, just 98 cents a package. Banquet family size entrees get 2 for $7. Best Choice Waffles or Pancakes, $1.88 for the box. Flavor Pack Vegetables on sale, 12-ounce packages are $1.48. Goodrich Malt Cups, just 98 cents each. And Budget Savor Pops for the summer, get 2 packages for $7. Other grocery savings that you'll find this week: Frito-Lay Doritos, get 2 packages for $7. Frito-Lay Cheetos on sale, 2 for $7. Nabisco Oreos on sale for $3.98. Hershey's Candy Bars, here you go if you got a sweet tooth like me, just 98 cents this week. Sara Lee Artisano Bread, the loaves are on sale, 2 for $7. Betty Crocker Cake or Brownie Mixes, $1.78. Hunt's Pasta Sauce on sale, 98 cents a can. Suddenly Salad, $2.98 a box. And Manwich Sloppy Joe Sauce, get 4 cans for $5. In the produce section at the GK on sale this week, you have dark red cherries on sale, $2.48 a pound. 1-pound package of California fresh strawberries, get 2 for $6. Sweet Vidalia onions, 98 cents a pound. California sweet plums, $2.18 a pound. Let's see some other specials in the produce section. Arkansas slicing tomatoes, $1.38 a pound. A pint of fresh blueberries, get 2 pints for $5. Red or green seedless grapes, $2.98 a pound. 3-pound bag of sweet and juicy clementines, $5.98. And California peaches or nectarines are on sale for $2.98 a pound. Other store-wide savings you'll find this week at the GK: General Mills cereals are on sale for $3.98 a box. Hunt's Snack Pack Pudding or Gelatin Cups, the 4-packs, are 98 cents. Chef Boyardee pasta. You look like a guy who would live on Chef Boyardee.
I'm not really a big fan of it, honestly.
Oh, jeez, come on, Jack. you're a single guy.
I
Come
know.
on. Well, it's on sale. Try
Okay.
it. There you go. 98 cents a can. Pearl Milling Company pancake mix or syrup, $3.98. Idahoan instant potatoes packages are on sale for $2.78. Kraft family size mac and cheese. Now you look like you're into that.
Oh, I love some mac and cheese.
Well, there you go. That's on sale, 2 for $3,
Perfect.
buddy. There you go.
Perfect.
Starkist Chunk Light Tuna, 5-ounce cans, 98 cents each. Heinz Yellow Mustard, 20-ounce bottles are 2 for $5. Hellman's Mayonnaise on sale, the 30-ounce container, $5.98. In the deli this week, some of the specials there: sliced to order Kretschmar mesquite smoked turkey breast, $8.98 a pound. Sliced to order Kretschmar pepper jack cheese, $6.98 a pound. And those are just some of the specials you're going to find in the ad this week at the grocery cart in Broken Bow. Of course, if you're not a member, I think many of you are, but if you're not, make sure you get to be a member of their rewards program. You can redeem your reward points for items there that you purchase at the store on occasion, or you can now redeem them for a little reduction on the gas price at Trotter's Woe and Go West. So take advantage of the rewards program through the grocery cart, and those are your specials that are in the ad this week. All right, closing in on 8 o'clock. Little Bad Company going to take us to the top of the hour. It's good to have you with us. Check out news and sports coming up at the top of the hour.
KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News special report.
9 people lost their lives in this building last night.
Fall River, Massachusetts Fire Chief Jeffrey Bacon after flames consumed an assisted living facility that housed about 70 people. He says many were rescued, some of them carried out because they couldn't walk.
The police department, fire department, and EMS were able to enact dozens of rescues to save multiple lives in this case.
First responders had to fight their way through smoke and flames, with some residents screaming out windows, begging to be saved. The chief says it's left his entire department shaken.
I would say that for anybody that was at this scene last night, not just firefighters, police officers, EMS, to seek the help that you need to deal with the tragic situation like this. Nobody's programmed to deal with this.
Family members who showed up say police were trying to break windows to get in. The cause of the fire at Gabriel House is under investigation. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Progressive knows we all crave validation.
Girl, you are not 37.
I would have guessed 27.
You guys are too sweet.
Sure. Dewy skin. Terrific.
Is something wrong, Ned?
Why would you ask? Just because today marks my 10th anniversary without a car accident or even a speeding ticket? But somehow, tonight's all about your skincare. Wow.
With Snapshot from Progressive, you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. And that's all the validation you need. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents. Surcharge possible for unsafe driving.
Do you hear that? Asthma triggers are everywhere. From dust mites, pet dander, and pollen, to smog and smoke. An asthma attack can strike anywhere, anytime. Be prepared with quick-acting Primatene Mist. Clinically proven to open airways quickly. It's the #1 FDA-approved asthma inhaler available over the counter. Primatene Mist. Breathe easy again. Use as directed.
Here's a look at Nebraska news. In a story released by KNOP, a man is dead after he shot his brother in North Platte, according to police. Officers were called on Friday to a house near North Sherman Avenue, West 2nd Street at 11:15 p.m. after receiving a report that one man shot and killed his brother in the house where they both live. Police said when they arrived, a 39-year-old man came to the door, shut the door, and barricaded himself inside of the house. Members of the North Platte Police Department and the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office secured the scene, and officials began negotiating with the suspect. Police continued negotiating with the suspect throughout the night, who confirmed that the victim was dead and an 11-year-old was with him inside of the house at the time. At 9:45 a.m. Saturday morning, the negotiating team was able to get the man to release the child from the house. Shortly after the release, the North Platte Police Department said the negotiating team heard what sounded like a gunshot. Law enforcement entered the home, and the suspect was found dead from an apparent gunshot wound. The 37-year-old male victim was also found dead inside of the home and appeared to have been shot. Because the home was secured by law enforcement at the time of the suspect's death, it will be considered as an in-custody death and presented to a grand jury. For this reason, the scene was secured and an investigation was turned over to the Nebraska State Patrol. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's News Source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
Rookie Cooper Flagg of Dallas is reportedly being shut down at the NBA's Summer League after playing 2 games. In the WNBA, wins for New York and Indiana, which beat Dallas 102-83. Caitlin Clark with 14 points, 13 assists. At the Women's Euros, England won 6-1 over Wales. Chelsea took the FIFA Club World Cup final in New Jersey, shutting out Paris Saint-Germain 3-0. Browns rookie running back Quinshon Judkins is facing a misdemeanor domestic battery charge in Florida. Number 1 seed Yannick Sinner took the Wimbledon title in 4 close sets over Carlos Alcaraz. Alex Palou was the IndyCar winner at Iowa, his 7th victory this season. NASCAR's event went to Shane Van Gisbergen. To baseball, they're on all-star break now. The Cardinals won a late game against Atlanta 5-4. The Dodgers in 11 innings beat San Francisco. The Phillies won. The Mets lost. The Boston Red Sox won their 10th straight game.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Ample sunshine expected today with daytime highs approaching 92. Southwesterly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Lows dip down to about 65. Tonight, mainly clear skies. 93 tomorrow. Highs around 78 Wednesday with a slight chance of thunderstorms. 78 Thursday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
They grow up so fast, and soon enough they're off to college. But as time goes by, the cost of tuition continues to rise. You know that college is important, but the expenses may seem out of reach. Edward Jones can help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tim McCaslin.
And I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Janet Lawhorn. Let's work together to help you tackle growing college expenses. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to schedule an appointment. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
All right, 8:06 is the time. Jack is outside to tell us what it looks like and feels like.
It's very, very warm this morning, but it's only 69 degrees outside. Sunny skies, calm winds out of the northwest and west. Barometric pressure at 30.05, humidity at 81%. No rain in the last 24 hours. The precipitation for this month will stay 1 inch and 43 hundredths. High yesterday of 87, overnight low of 58. Sunrise today was at 6:17 and sun set today 9:10. The gourd plants are getting big, I'll tell you.
I was going to ask you if you did the gourd check this morning, Jack. So everything looks like it's growing and it's in good shape.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So what about the weed situation? Because I've not been able to sleep at all for the last several days. Dave, of course, on vacation. He'll be coming back here in a few days. So I want to make sure that it's weed free. Do I need to go pull weeds?
There is no weeds.
Really?
No.
All right.
I checked both sides this morning and I do not see any weeds.
You're a good man, Jack. Thank you for checking the gourds.
Absolutely.
All right, there you go, folks. Those are your current conditions as we roll into the 8 o'clock hour on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
201 or stop into the office in Callaway or Broken Bow.
And we're back on The Breakfast Show. Good to have you with us here on a Monday morning. Over the weekend, I was reading through the Lincoln Journal-Star on Sunday, and I'll just be really honest with you. It just seemed like every story I was reading was just bringing me down. There just wasn't a lot of positive things that were in the Lincoln Journal-Star. All of the national news and everything was reporting about this and that, and but then I came across this story that made me realize there is good in the world. And so in case some of you may have read this and may have seen this, in case you didn't, though, I'm just going to take time to read it for you. Now, it's a rather lengthy story, so I'm going to try to condense it as best I can. But it goes like this. This took place in Nebraska City. The Milligan family is saying thank you to Nebraska City. Here's a story. They were driving to Colorado for a family reunion when a rollover accident on Nebraska 2 near the southeastern town of Nebraska City derailed those plans. But the last few days, they've been life-changing anyhow, thanks to some Nebraskans who went out of their way for some strangers. Person after person stepped up to help parents Sam and Alyssa Milligan and their youngest children, Harry and Nora, after they lost control of their Toyota Land Cruiser and Airstream camper Wednesday and rolled 4 times. Now, most importantly, they recovered the family's beloved pup, Lola, who had bolted after the noon accident. Now, as we'll read here, the best news of the story is everybody was okay in the accident. They treated us as if we were their friends, Alyssa said. It was like they became our people. Whenever I think of their kindness, it makes me cry, Sam said. It felt like everyone in this town knew it was the worst day of our life. The Milligans, who live in Westfield, Indiana, were on their way to Colorado to rendezvous with older twin sons, Jacob and Noah. Jacob had just gotten engaged. So it was a trip they'd made often since Jacob went to school at Colorado Mesa University, but this time, instead of going on interstate, they opted for less busy roads because it was their first time driving their new but used SUV and camper. All was fine until they hit a rough patch of road and the camper started to sway as they switched lanes because another driver wanted to pass. An overcorrection sent both vehicles careening into the spillway of a farm pond west of Nebraska City. Sam found himself and Harry lying on the bottom of the Land Cruiser, which was on its side, while Alyssa and Nora hung upside down from their seat belts. In what they call a miracle, they were all able to climb out on their own with only minor cuts and bruises. When the paramedics showed up, she immediately called for a lifeline. She thought it was going to be a lot worse, Alyssa said, but it wasn't. Lucy, their 9-year-old beagle, stayed next to the car, but 2-year-old Bernadoodle Lola took off, with Harry running after her, until she vanished into the fields of beans and corn of the Nebraska countryside. But that's when amazing and unexpected things started to happen. First, several people stopped to offer assistance. The Milligans had to be taken to CHI Health St. Mary's Clinic, so paramedic J.J. McLaughlin took Lucy home to her horse rescue operation for the night. Fire Chief Jason Burr organized a search party for the missed pup, Lola. Dogs aren't just pets anymore, he said. They're like members of the family, and he wanted to help. Once the scene was secure, I went ahead and sent 2 firefighters and a rig to the highway to see if they saw the pup anywhere, he said. We came back out later with a bunch of firefighters and their spouses. Emergency management was there with their drones, all looking for the lost pup. Burr's wife, Danny, drove the Milligans to a location near the accident scene later to check for Lola. Brexton Roberts at Benefiel Towing took them to their lot to retrieve their personal items. There are no handy Ubers. I've got all these service guys and shop guys, Benefiel controller Eric Stevens told Sam. I'll get someone out there. We just wanted to make sure they got all their belongings. All the way back in Indiana, Sam's aunt, Kathy Kramer, began making phone calls to get help to find Lola. By happenstance, she found Burr, who has a family business nearby. She called Homeward Bound in the Heartland Animal Rescue and then was connected to Lost Pets of Omaha area and Kathy Eaton. As a storm raged outside Wednesday night, all the Milligans could think about was their lost puppy, alone and possibly injured. But the next morning, McLaughlin was the first person to spot Lola. Eaton drove from Omaha with a trap and trail camera and saw Lola lying on a pillow they left at the scene. But whenever anyone got close, she bolted. It took a Wendy's cheeseburger to lure the dog in, covered in burrs and ticks like the rest of the searching family. Alyssa said she felt immediate relief. The totaling of both vehicles meant nothing, Sam said, knowing that their pup was okay. She was the last person in the accident we didn't know was okay yet, Alyssa said. The kindness didn't stop there, though. Christina Christensen Tate of Cotton Top Grooming had a full day, but agreed to stay open late to clean up Lola. The Holiday Inn Express let the Milligans keep both dogs there for the night until they could organize the trip home. And most unexpectedly, a woman they met on the elevator told them she couldn't sleep after hearing of their accident and dropped a $100 bill at their breakfast table. Sam's parents, Jim and Jill, and the oldest Milligan sons raced to join the family and help them to organize their belongings. The reunion will be home in Indiana instead. Alyssa said the family is still in shock but overwhelmingly grateful to a town that surrounded them with love. Sam said he's already thinking about how he can change his life to be more like the people who helped his family. He wants to be able to do the same for someone else. I'm so grateful for the people here in Nebraska City, he said. They have been so kind to us. I'm hoping this can be a way I can say thank you to them. Now that is a good story. Jack has just been studying sheets
I
over
do.
there. So what have you been looking at there, Mr. Simpson?
Well, Kincaid Brewery is hiring. You can join the team there. They are looking for kitchen positions. The benefits include a $500 sign-on bonus, insurance benefits, paid time off, free shift meals, and employee discounts. For more information, go to kincaidr.com/join-the-team. This information can also be found on our jobs listings page of sandhillsexpress.com.
All right, thanks, Jack. 8:30 is the time. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Never spoke a word, but every thought she had I heard from across the room. We were standing face to face, I couldn't find the words to say. Give me one more move. I don't even know her name.
Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
8:35, we're back in the studio, and joining us now is Brian Palmer from Runza. Good to see you. How have you been?
Good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, been good. Yes,
good.
Been busy around here. I'm sure it's been very busy at Runza because there was a lot of things going on over the weekend. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was busy in town here. It looked like I actually was gone for the weekend, but everybody took care of business in town here on my end. I believe I didn't get any phone calls even. So.
Well, there you go. Well,
yeah.
We talk about your staff a lot.
Yep.
And there you go.
100%.
I'm sure that you're very thankful for them because you have the staff that you do. It does allow you to take off, do some other things, get a break, but not have to worry so much about how things are being handled back at the store.
Yeah. When I leave, I care, but I don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
That's good.
I may think of something and call them and say, hey, whatever. But and they're always more welcome to call me. My cell phone doesn't get very far from my hip ever.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So, yeah.
Well, just a personal note here for you. I sure have been enjoying your $1 ice cream cones, or have enjoyed them.
Oh, you're the one.
Yes, I am the one.
Okay.
That's why the ice cream machine has probably been kind of low, because I'll go get one and then I'm like, well, you know what? I'll just drive around and then I'll come back and get another one in about 5 minutes. So, but that's been a great deal, and I assume a lot of people have been taking advantage of that.
Yeah, and we don't have a limit on how many you can get. So like. Get a couple. You don't waste the gas.
Yeah.
I mean, just get many as you can hold, and if you need to put a couple in a dish, price is the same for a dish.
There you go.
Yep. I don't know how you carry 4 cones and drive down the road, but I seen a guy try it the other day.
I was going to say, you'd be amazed what we can find a way to do, Brian, when it comes to ice cream and such. But we talk about all the things on the Runza menu, and your ice cream, I'm going to guess, probably sells about as good as anything, certainly during this time of year.
Yeah, it does. I mean, we sell a lot of ice cream, even before it was just $1, which is a limited summertime promotion this year. Just to clarify, I'm sure people come back in September and want to throw rocks at me, but we still sell a lot of burgers.
Yeah. Yes. And
a lot of burgers and quite a few Runzas.
Yeah. Well, obviously, the Runza would be the spotlight, obviously, of the menu because, I mean, it is Runza. But you mentioned your burgers. Your burgers are like specialty items, too, with some of the way you fix them up.
Yeah, we've got a lot of different varieties and, tickle every different taste bud, from spicy to just good old-fashioned cheeseburger. The Swiss mushroom burger is a little different than what a lot of restaurants would offer. We've got a lot of different varieties there. Yeah. And at the end of the day, a good quarter-pound burger, never frozen, made fresh, on the grill. Mm-hmm. I outside of a steak, which we do not have at this time, and I do not see in the near future. I don't know if you can beat it for a good piece of meat.
Yes. Yeah, well said. Yeah. During the summertime, it's actually any time of the year. I'm amazed at how many people will just be visiting, and someone will say, "Man, have you ever had those salads at Runza? We love those." And you guys sell a lot of those.
We go through a lot of salads. Yeah, for being, again, speed of service or fast food restaurant. It surprised me how many salads we go through. Mm-hmm. There's a few things in Broken Bow I think that drives that number up a little bit. But yeah, our salads, again, we take the ingredients and we put them together that morning, rinse the lettuce, add the spinach, portion and prep the salads and have them ready for the day.
Let's see, at this moment, what are the different types of salads that you offer?
We have always had the Southwest chicken salad, which is our number one seller. Mm-hmm. and then the sweet berry salad. And then we also have a side salad, which is a substitute for fries, onion rings, or frings if you wish to go that route. And then currently, which is also a limited time summer offering, we have the chicken bacon ranch salad.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's see, as we continue to go through the summertime, are there other special items that are available right now kind of through the summer, or...
Yeah, well, the dollar promotion on the ice cream cones and the chicken bacon ranch salad are kind of our summer drivers right now.
All right.
We do the other thing that really seems a lot more popular in the summer, but stays pretty consistent in the winter. You know, it's within a year of being new. Is our lemonade refreshers. You know, those have gone over really well, and I think kind of hit the spot in the summer as well.
Sure.
If you don't want a Pepsi or a Dr. Pepper or something like that. They do have a shot of Lotus Natural Energy in them, and then, you know, some flavoring syrups and our lemonade mix.
Mm-hmm.
They're just a kind of a refreshing summertime feel type of drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But those are a year-round menu item, but they seem to be pretty darn popular this time of year.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go back to your staff. Are you kind of where you need to be as far as staff is concerned? Are you looking for a little more help during the summer? Or?
Yeah, we've got a couple of kids that are home for the summer from college. Mm-hmm. We've got one teacher on staff that picks up a few hours and helps us out over the summer. And even moving into the fall, I'd say we're pretty close to where we'll need to be. But we never turn our application off,
Mm-hmm.
which
Yeah.
you can. You know, it's on all the time. I always take an opportunity, I think, to interview people that have the right type of availability and background, things like that. So I would say I'm probably a little more picky right now, but we'll always have room for the right people at Runza.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, listen, if you drive through Broken Bow, we all know that there's some road construction going on.
Uh-huh.
And I don't necessarily know where they're going to be as we go through the course of this week. But I do know that there probably was a little bit of time last week that maybe they were right there around Runza. So as you're going into Runza, especially maybe during the busier times, just hang in there, be patient, and work with each other to get in line and off the road and everything. And I assume you've been able to see that last week.
Absolutely. You know, nobody loves the road construction. It was obviously a necessity and a long-term benefit to our community.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people want to cuss the construction pretty bad, and I'm not going to say I loved it, but you know, those guys are out there earning a living, doing their job.
Yeah.
They'd much rather we all just stayed home and they get their job done twice as fast.
Yeah, good point.
Right?
Yes.
But through the whole thing, we've had great communication with Dan over at the Department of Roads, Jason at Myers. You know, this thing's gone through steps and processes, and we've seen right in our front door the different series of things they've had to do.
Yeah.
These people have busted their butts and really accomplished a lot in overall what's a pretty short amount of time. They've dealt with rain. You know, we're all sitting here happy about the rain. I don't think construction crews ever love rain, but they've dealt with it. And, you know, we're getting closer to the end, you know, and so hats off to those construction guys. They know what they're doing. We don't. And they've been really good to work with. Good. We've never had both of our entry points blocked at one time, and they've been great to work around us. And they you know, a lot of those guys are part of this community too, guys and gals, and they know people need to eat dinner.
Yeah.
So, you know, hats off to them, and just tell everybody else, hang in there. Nobody loves it. We're getting closer, and it'll be a benefit to our community here in short order.
Yes. Yeah. Very well said. Yeah. Well said.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything else, Brian, that we haven't talked about that you wanted to mention here today?
Yeah. Something new at Runza starting today.
Okay. Is this breaking news?
This is, we've been telling people for the last couple weeks building up to it, but this is a good Good place to share it. Moving forward, we will be offering an 89-cent small drink, which would also include an apple juice or a coffee for anybody that qualifies for our VIP, traditionally for our VIP program.
Okay.
So, 55 or older, retired military. I offer to active duty military personnel as well as our sheriff's department, police department, state patrol. In the past, they've received 5% off their meal when asking for a VIP discount. Runs wide, that has gone away officially today, and we will offer an 89-cent small drink, 89-cent plus tax small drink to anybody that would request the VIP discount.
Okay.
So,
all right.
A little bit of a change, yeah. So,
all right.
Good place to share it. People can't throw rocks at me when I'm in your studio.
Yeah, there you go. Now you mentioned 55. If
you qualify, Brent.
Do you card people?
We haven't yet.
Okay.
We haven't yet.
Because I'm really close.
I'm
haven't
just
yet. A few months away.
I mean, we figure if you need the drink, Brent, we'll.
Oh, you're a very nice person, Brian.
Thank you.
You're a nice guy.
Yeah.
All right. So
I mean, Jack and I obviously don't qualify.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Obviously.
You know.
Yes.
If Jack or I walked up to the register, we might have to start carding. But
yeah.
If you're coming up there, Brent, you're good. You're welcome.
I was just going to say, now I feel bad that I even opened up that can of worms. You're really good at turning things around, Palmer.
Well,
I got to tell you, you're a genius at that.
When Dave's not here, he actually sends me a little tip in the mail to keep you on your toes.
I bet he does. Yeah. Well, if he happens to be listening, he's probably applauding right now, saying, "Go, Brian, go."
I feel the pat on my back as we're speaking.
Yes,
yeah.
I'm sure. All right, so a lot of things going on. Anything else that we need to mention while we have you in the studio?
I've been here 4 years now, and I mean, life has never ran faster for me, and I think that has to do with the fact that I'm getting closer to the VIP age as well.
Yes, yeah.
I think, somebody once told me, when you're growing up and you're in school, the hands on a clock look like they run at half speed.
Yes.
And now they look like the blades on a fan to me sometimes.
Well said. Yes.
So,
I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah, but it seems like just 6 months ago we're in here like, boy, is it ever going to warm up? And now here we are in the dog days of summer. County fairs coming up very fast. I think we start with the dog show this weekend out at the fairgrounds. And, the only sad part about county fair season to me means the summer is about over.
Yeah.
I haven't even kayaked down the river yet this year, and that's getting close to not being happening too. So, we're getting close to summer being over, and that sure sounds like a negative Nancy situation, but it's just gone so fast, and this community is amazing to be around. So much to do around here. But just tell everybody, stay safe, enjoy the rest of your summer, make the most of it.
Yeah. Well, it's always neat to see how people have come into the community and then they become part of the community. And you are a great example of that. I mean, not only does this guy take care of everything he does at Runza, but president, right, of the Custer County Ag Society and involved in a lot of other things, too, around the community. So we say thank you for everything you do outside of Runza.
Yeah, I want this community to thrive and be great. I came to a great community and want to stay that way. So yeah.
Always great to talk to you.
Likewise. Thank you.
Right. Brian Palmer with Runza, our guest on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Women's health is personal. That's why our clinic and specialty clinic offers comprehensive family practice, obstetric services, and an OBGYN specialist to support you in every stage of a woman's life. From routine exams and prenatal care to specialized treatments, our experienced providers and specialists are here to guide and care for you with the sensitivity you deserve. Schedule your appointment today and experience the difference. Gothenburg Health Clinic and Specialty Clinic, helping people live their best lives.
Don't miss the $10,000 hole-in-one heading off the peak competition at Happy Jack Peak and Chalk Mine July 19th, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and July 20th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Located on Highway 11, Scotia, Nebraska. First place, $1,000. Second place, $500. And third place is $250. Free transportation and golf clubs will be available. For more information on this or other nonprofit activities, or to let us know about your event, go to our website.
The right approach to care makes all the difference. And at Broken Bow Dental, that means staying true to the values that matter most to this community. Dr. Casey McLeod and her team build lasting relationships, knowing every patient by name. She also listens, making certain your treatment is the right fit. And with advanced technology, the team at Broken Bow Dental streamlines care, completing procedures in fewer visits so you can get back to what matters most. Located right off Highway 2 in Broken Bow, Dr. McLeod's practice is now accepting patients. Better, brighter, Broken Bow Dental.
Closing in on 9 o'clock on this Monday morning. Just a couple of programming notes here for you as we get you toward the top of the hour of 9 o'clock. Today at 2 o'clock over on KCNI Radio, the monthly Nebraska Governor's Call-In program with Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen is scheduled for today. We'll plan to air that for you like we always do, courtesy of the Nebraska Broadcasters Association. That'll be available on KCNI, 1280 AM and 96.3 FM, and that'll plan to air at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Also, today on KBBN Radio, later this afternoon, we've got more baseball for you. Have had the joy of covering the Broken Bow American Legion Juniors baseball team from the B6 area tournament in Holdridge. Broken Bow played their opening game on Friday, a dramatic walk-off win in extra innings against Alliance. That moved them into Saturday's winner's bracket game against McCook. McCook won that. So that dropped Broken Bow down to the elimination bracket where they played yesterday. And man, they have a way of just knowing how to make it exciting. Another dramatic walk-off win for the Bow Juniors as they won in extra innings again yesterday as they stayed alive by defeating Shelton Gibbon 2-1. That kind of tells you what the pitching was like yesterday. That was the final in 8 innings. So Broken Bow continues to play today, and they will take on Holdridge this afternoon. Game time is set for 4 o'clock, and we will have that game for you later today on KBBN 95.3 FM and on the web at kbbn.com. All right, little nitty-gritty dirt band here to take you to the top of the hour. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
I like to drink my beer, spend time with the boys after work.
I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Runza is your destination for good times and good food. Delicious burgers, amazing one-of-a-kind Runzas, and great seasonal meals, drinks, and sides. Don't miss Pig in a Blanket days at your local Broken Bow Runza on Highway 2.
9:04 is the time. Well, I can tell you it's 76 degrees outside, but Jack's got the rest of the currents.
I do. Well, it is 76 degrees outside, sunny skies. Last I looked at calm winds out of the west, barometric pressure at 30.06, humidity at 78%. Obviously, no rain in the last 24 hours. Precipitation for this month at 1 inch and 43 hundredths. High yesterday of 87, overnight low of 58. Sunrise today was at 6:17. Sunset today 9:10.
Don't forget, we continue this week with the Gas Up the Good Life Fuel giveaway. It's underway, presented by Trotters Woe and Go, an opportunity to win a $1,000, a $500, or a $50 gas card prize. Now, to enter, you have to listen for the code word, and we will play it for you at the end of the breakfast show today, and then repeat it at 3:30 on both KCNI and KBBN radio. When you get the code word, take that to sandhillsexpress.com, go to the contest page, and get entered to win. Good to have you with us. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
down the road you've laid behind.
Back on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, we have certainly enjoyed, as we always do every time this year, going around to our area communities and helping to promote and be a part of our summer festivals from around the area. We've had many that we have attended so far, but there's a few more left here as we go through the remainder of the summer, even into the early fall. This weekend, I believe, Mason City Homecoming is coming up, and then later in the month, Nebraska's Big Rodeo in Burwell. Great memories there. I remember as a kid growing up, we would go out and we would help Grandpa and Grandma get the chores done early so everybody could go to Burwell to watch the rodeo. So that'll be coming up later in the month. Of course, you got the Custer County Fair coming up as we go through the remainder of July. And then when we look ahead to August, it's hard to believe, but less than a month away now is the Sandhills Open Road Challenge. My goodness. Sork is coming up, and they are celebrating their 25th anniversary of the race. What an event it has become there in the Arnold area and surrounding areas as the race over the years has, or I should say the activities and the races have kind of expanded over the years during the 25 years they've been in existence. And so we'll look forward to celebrating that anniversary with them. Of course, KBBN Radio has been recognized as the voice of the Sandhills Open Road Challenge. And we'll be doing, I think, everything that we've done in the past to bring that race coverage to you again this year through KCNI, KBBN Radio, and also on our special video stream through sandhillsexpress.com. So be listening for more information regarding that once we get into the month of August. And then, of course, as we go through the Labor Day holiday coming up a little bit later, that's kind of our ending to the festivals that we cover anyway. That's when Arcadia hosts their fall festival, always around the Labor Day holiday. So we'll look forward to that coming up a little bit later. And as I'm looking at the calendar and talking about all of this stuff, Brent is realizing that the start of the high school sports season in the fall isn't really all that far away yet either. So there's a whole lot of things coming up, and we love being in the middle of it and reporting on it for you through KCNI KBBN Radio. All right, Mr. Simpson, what do you got over there?
The annual Cruise Nights Classic Card Auction in Kearney on July 18th at 7 p.m. There will be live in-person auction and live internet bidding. For more information on all of this, you can go to reynolds.hybid.com. That's RHYNALDS auction at HIBID.com. Some of the cars they got for sale: 1929 Ford four-door town sedan. It has a recently rebuilt engine, rebuilt transmission, disc brakes, all four wheels, solid rust-free body. It's a Lincoln Versailles back rear end, and there's a new Ox black leather top kit with padding and tack strips included. The engine is a 302 HO automatic transmission. Also, they have a 1951 Studebaker Champion. It's a 10G two-door, all original 6-volt new tires and rims. Car has been lowered and has been repainted in the past. It runs and drives great. Engine is a 6-cylinder flathead transmission, 3-speed overdrive manual. Those are just a few of the cars, so many more to come, and that'll be on July 18th in Kearney at 7 p.m.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Simpson. 17 past the hour of 9. I'm looking at the calendar. It's the third Thursday of the month already. And that means Rustic and Red in Cozad has their Sip and Shop coming up this week.
They sure do. From 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. The sipping starts at 4 p.m. They got in-store specials and a chance to register for their door prize that will run all day. 30% off apparel, 30% off purses and purse accessories, 40% off toiletries, 75% off Christmas in the Loft. Plus, everyone gets a valuable coupon to use on their next visit. If you're looking for a unique item, they have them. Gifts for all ages and gifts for men and women, wedding gifts, baby gifts, or something fun for yourself. Check out the beautiful store at Rustic and Red in downtown Cozad.
All right. You have one more?
I do, and I think I might have to go see Roxanne after the concerts in Columbus. Do you struggle with your hearing and or worried about missing out on conversations with family and friends at gatherings? Stop in and see Roxanne. She can help. Local dependable service right here in Broken Bow. She has free hearing evaluations and free office calls, free extended warranties and on new hearing aids. She has extended discounts for new and returning patients for buying local and pricing to fit all budgets. No need traveling to Lincoln or Omaha or even Denver. Roxanne sells the top technology available in the world right here in Broken Bow. Receive good local service, free follow-up care, and office visits. Roxanne provides state-of-the-art tech, which includes rechargeable hearing aids, no batteries to worry about replacing. Call 308-384-3852 to make an appointment. She is located in the Broken Bow Chamber Building. The business name is on the glass window in front.
All right, thanks, Jack. A reminder, we still have the code word to play for you, so you can get entered to win in the Gas Up the Good Life Fuel giveaway, which is underway, presented by Trotters Woe and Go. And other great businesses are helping us with this promotion. We appreciate them very much for making this available. Man, what a great prize. I think this is a great prize. I keep asking Dave, am I eligible? And I keep getting told no. But you are eligible. So make sure you get registered to win. Chance to win a $1,000, $500, or $50 gas card prize. In order to enter, you got to listen for the code word. We'll play it for you right around 9:30 or so at the end of the breakfast show. And then we'll repeat it for you at 3:30 each day on both KCNI and KBBN radio. When you hear the code word, go to sandhillsexpress.com, go to the contest page, and get entered to win. So be listening. That code word coming up at the end of the show. I want to go back to, when you were promoting the Nebraska Land Hearing Center, you made a comment.
I did.
I may have to go visit Nebraska Land Hearing Center after going to the concerts.
I did.
In Columbus. So my question is, you couldn't hear the music, or the music was loud and now you're worried?
The second part.
I figured.
Chris Kaggle, Wade Bowen, and Casey Donahue were all there, and we were down in front of the stage at first, but then it started getting a little bit too crowded and too hot out there, so we decided to head up. It was out at the Platte County Fairgrounds there, but seeing Casey Donahue in concert, he'd seen them 3 times. He was out here 1 year for the Custer County Fair. That's the first time I seen him, and I believe he was in Ord, but recognize all of their songs. I'm a big Casey Donahue fan. Recognize a few of Chris's songs, and then Wayne Bowen I have not seen in concert, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
All 3 of them knew how to work a crowd. Chris was just fun. He was out there dancing, doing some little spins and everything. They know how to work a crowd out there, I guess. So.
That's good.
But no, we were out front. Music was a little bit loud up front there. Then, like I said, we moved up. It was still a little bit loud. I can't really hear out of this side of my ear still.
Okay. So if you see Jack downtown and you want to carry on a conversation, stand to the left of Jack. All right? He can hear you better. All right. Let's get right down to the nitty-gritty here. Okay. You made a comment, we. So did you have a...
I did take somebody from college, and met her.
Tell us more, Jack.
Her name is Delaney. I took her. We met in college, and I was trying to find somebody because I already had bought the tickets. I should say I hadn't. My mom had bought the tickets. Mom and dad and my brother and his girlfriend went, but I was trying to find somebody to go with me. So I know she is loves old classic country and kind of the new stuff. So I was like, you know what? Let's see if she'll be available. And we ended up going down and enjoying the concert. So.
I'm just trying to restrain from giving you a hard time, but I'm glad you had a great time.
Well, thank you.
And it sounds like you had a beautiful day. We'll close out the show with Chris Cagle. After him, we're going to play the code word for you to get you registered to win in the fuel giveaway. So be listening. It's coming up as we close out the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN Radio.
Day one, I stumbled through hello on Fifth Avenue.
All right, we're back to wrap up the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. We'll play the code word here for you in just a minute. But first, I received a text message.
Oh, dear God.
First off, Dave is the one that texted me.
Oh, no.
And he brings up a couple of really good points. I believe the 4-H fashion show is coming up later this week as we kind of start moving into some of the early fair activities for the Custer County Fair. So keep that in mind. I believe the dog show coming up this weekend, too. So we'll get more details and promote that heavier for you as we go through the rest of the week. But this is what I wanted to bring up to you.
Oh, no.
He says, tell Jack that the gourd patch is not magic. The weeds that were there last week didn't just disappear.
There were some weeds. Oh, no.
So, see, we have to keep a better eye on this, all right? Okay. So here's the way we're going to proceed on this for the rest of the week, okay? Have really appreciated your help here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. But when you go out and take the currants, okay, we're going to have you go back to the gourd patch, all right, and survey it. And if there's a weed, you're just going to have to stay out there and pull the weeds before you come back in.
Okay.
That work for you?
That works for me.
Okay. I would do it, but I need to be here behind the board. And, I have more seniority.
Fair point.
Okay. So there you go. So we've got to be watching this closer, Jack.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Sounds good. Are you ready to close out the show?
I am.
Jack's going, yes, I was ready to close out the show many minutes ago, Apperson. All right, here we go. Here's the code word for today. Listen close, and when you hear it, make sure you go to sandhillsexpress.com and get registered to win in the fuel giveaway promotion presented by Trotters Woe and Go. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
It's that time again. Time to reveal today's code word for the Gas Up the Good Life Fuel Giveaway. Presented by Trotters Woe and Go. The code word is coming your way after a word from our sponsors. Get those pens and pencils ready.
Trotters Woe and Go is proud to present the Gas Up the Good Life Fuel Giveaway. Whether you're fueling up your ride yourself or your cooler up with 24-hour pumps, food, ice cream, beer, or ice, Trotters Woe and Go is proud to be your local solution. With locations in Broken Bow, Myrna, Sargent, and beyond. When you're looking for a stop, you're never far away from a Trotters. Stick around and get entered to win $1,000, $500, or $50 in Trotters cards, good at any Trotters location across the region.
When you're shopping for your home, shop somewhere that feels like home. Bow Family Furniture and Flooring. For nearly 4 decades, they've been helping families find the perfect item for their homes. Furniture, mattresses, window treatments, flooring, and more at Bow Family. Shop flooring and a budget line of furniture at 305 South 9th or head to East Highway 2 in Broken Bow, where all the furniture is found. Bow Family Furniture and Flooring, proud sponsors of Gas Up the Good Life.
Open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every single day. The Grocery Cart. Prairie Fresh Natural Center Cut Boneless Pork Chops, $2.98 a pound. John Morrell Franks are ready for the grill, $1.78 a package. Pick up 22-ounce Kemp's Cottage Cheese, $3.75. Banquet family-size entrees are quick and easy, 2 for $7. Pick up some delicious California peaches or nectarines, $2.98 a pound. And it's always good to have Kraft family-size mac and cheese on hand, 2 for $3. Grocery Cart, East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Summer is in full swing, and RT Ace Hardware in Broken Bow has what you need to make it great. Keep your relaxation outside comfortable with Ace Rewards savings of $2 on off insect repellents and save $1 on select raid or stem insect killers. Keep the birds happy with great prices on bird foods and suet, and protect your veggies with 7 insect killer, $2 off. Shop RT Ace Hardware in Broken Bow.
At Gateway Motors, they'll go to the ends of the earth, literally, to find the perfect vehicle for you. They take every detail you share, from color to trim to the smallest feature, and search high and low until they discover exactly what fits your needs and style. When you work with Gateway Motors, you can trust they'll stop at nothing to make sure the car, truck, or SUV you want ends up in your garage. From North Dakota to Texas, California to Maine, where will the perfect vehicle you're searching come from? Go find out at Gateway Motors in Broken Bow. The Callaway District Hospital and Medical Clinics remind you that right now is the time to schedule your back-to-school physicals. The sooner, the better. Don't forget about their public transportation service. Call 308-212-0464. Their specialty clinics are also a great service, including cardiology, oncology, general surgery, podiatry, orthopedics, and wound care. The Callaway District Hospital and Medical Clinics, committed to providing local access to high-quality care by continuing to invest in the latest diagnostic and treatment technology. The Callaway District Hospital and Medical Clinics.
How is your diesel engine doing? If exceptional is not the answer, then it may be time to talk to Power Solutions. From service calls or bringing it into the shop, they have the parts and the know-how to get your semi or pickup diesel engine running. Call Power Solutions at 308-872-5522 or stop in and see them 2 miles east of Broken Bow on Highway 2. Trust them. Your diesel engine will thank you.
Chapin's Interiors on the south side of the square in Broken Bow is your one-stop shop for transforming your home from top to bottom. Chapin's offers stunning floor coverings, including luxury vinyl tile and luxury vinyl planks. Along with plush carpets by Shaw and Mohawk, our expert installation team will make your new floors look flawless. Whether you're updating one room or the whole house, trust Chapin's Interiors to bring your vision to life.
Palmer Monument. Their goal is to assist you in selecting a memorial that best fits your family needs. With a wide offering of monuments and markers that come in many colors, shapes, and sizes, designs can vary from traditional to very unique. They pride themselves on their top quality materials and the highest craftsmanship. Designed with pride, sold with integrity, serving Nebraska with several locations.
It's time for vacations and road trips. It's important to get where you're headed, whether across the county or the country. A1 Auto Repair in Arnold is here to help with their industry-leading 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty on non-wear items. A1 Auto Repair can do it all. Brakes, oil changes, new tires, alignments. It all starts with an appointment. Call 308-848-2542 or stop by East 7th Avenue in Arnold. A1 Auto Repair of Arnold, getting your ride reliable for the long haul or the errand across town.
It's the Gas Up the Good Life Fuel Giveaway. Your chance at almost $2,000 in fuel cards to Trotter's Woe and Go. Here's today's code word.
Today's code word has to do with America's game and something we've had plenty of on the air this past couple of weeks and summer. Your code word for today is baseball. Baseball is the code word. Go to the contest page of sandhillsexpress.com and get yourself entered. And remember, keep listening. You can find out where we'll be in the community and in area parades with more code word entry opportunities.
To get more entries, keep listening for more code words or look for them on our car in parades or at your local event. The Gas Up the Good Life Fuel Giveaway. Brought to you in part by...
Thank you to Nebraska State Bank, Wenquist Incorporated, Dairy Queen, and BD for partnering with us for Gas Up the Good Life. Keep entering and good luck. Now, back to regular programming.
All right, thanks, Jeremy. And a reminder that we will have baseball on the air for you later this afternoon on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com as the Broken Bow American Legion Juniors baseball team has made it into the Final Four of the area tournament in Holdridge. They will take on Holdridge today with game time set for 4 o'clock, and we'll broadcast it for you on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com. That closes things out for the show today. Thanks for listening, everybody. Have a great rest of your Monday, and we'll visit with you again tomorrow.